Bro, what in Waboo? Everybody been reacting to this, but it's a little late. 1 year ago, but I don't really care. I react to anything that's 1 year ago. Let's see, as a creator, I just created my first feature level. Let's see if it's actually good to learn tips, I guess. And then maybe not, as I heard before.
Your JamAttack builds right now look horrible, but with the 83 grading tricks I'm about to give you, you'll be able to easily transform your build into something way better
cool.
and impress everyone around you. From making a whole galaxy with just 2 objects, to making this cool chain out of leather.
No. Alright, we back.
Literally. Let's start with trick number 1. If you place a filled circle object behind an orb, you can make the orb look a lot cooler and give it a lot of different colors. Make sure it isn't too big though. This was just a simple trick.
Yeah, I know that. I guess so, but this from Glorious Fortress by JamAttack. I have first scaling up a little bit more.
Just like the fact that when you enable Don't Fade and Don't Enter for all your objects, your level will look a million times better. This is the before having these weird effects, and this is the after result with the stupid effect being gone.
Yeah, if I wanted to custom, I think it's a good tip, I guess.
When you make a small piece of glow giant, you can still do a lot of things with it. One of these things is you being able to make this glow cover your entire level.
Anything above 6x scale is going to bug. Rob Top said this before in the pause menu. When you edit your object to scale, when you make the scale bigger in the options menu for the editor, Rob Top just said this. Oh my god, boy and comprehending. Both feel
way better stuff. It's time to talk about some more.
Yeah, what's with the girly icon? Alright, we're for steal. Let's watch the robber in action. Let's catch the robber.
Original editor hacks.
Okay, the girly icon. Okay, I see what little bro up to. I see you.
Look, this block right now looks hella boring, but how about now? It looks so much better. Just
brother.
Talk about some more original
AI for
editor hacks. Look, this block right now.
Bro just stole the market and didn't care.
Now looks hella boring, but how about now? It looks so much better. Just copy your block, place it 1 pixel to the right and down, and voila, you have a small 3D effect.
Alright, yeah, I can see the outlines. It looks a little bit decent, but not the best. It gets a lot of people. Yeah, I can see the outlines, but not really this far. Yeah. I prefer scaling it down, I guess. To make the outlines, or just weapon try to get rid of this. But let's just go on, I guess.
But what if I told you there's an easy solution for this? Go to your settings and put the buttons per row and button rows to the highest number possible. Now your editor looks like this, and you can get to your object way more quickly.
Oh. That just thing for my print screen, but what?
Let's check out Blee again and take a close.
Oh no, not the best creator. No, dude, you're making a big mistake. Everybody will know that you're stealing. Blee, see how many downloads that has? See like 5.1 million downloads. See how many? That's like around like 5.3 million people are gonna know about this, bro. This crazy 700,000 people. The chances are so high. And everybody like, Wolsey, Juniper, everybody reviewed this. Everybody's going to know. Holy crap.
Closer look to his latest level. If you look closely at his
bro stole the store twice and didn't care.
Tree, you can see that it does not consist out of leaves, but clouds. Yes, you can make leaves
cloud
with
not the only object though, I guess, Mr. Thief. Thanks, Mr. Thief, for your tip.
This heartbeat sound has a BPM of 100. But what if we added these BPMs in JamAttack? This mod adds BPM information about every song in JamAttack, making you able to easily add pulses on the beat. These wave objects.
Alright, okay, we're gonna have BPM trigger if you don't have the mod, if you don't have geode, or whatever, or any other extra moderations this guy's talking about. You can just try to DM him or whatever. You can search for a BPM trigger inside Geometry Dash. I think it's pretty simple.
Cool. But there's a trick you can do with them. By making them blue and putting them below each other, you can, with a few objects on the side, create a very simple waterfall. And this is not the only way to make a waterfall. By
that's pretty by the way.
Stretching this fire object, you can make an even simpler one of around the same quality.
Not the same quality, but I rather like mix them together to make some more realistic stuff. Like they go for realism stuff, by the way. But I rather mix the regular 2.1 waterfall objects with the stretchy fire 2.2 object, I guess.
Ideas for levels can be great, but they also can be horrendous. What if you make a level where people need to avoid obstacles that teleport you to an unescapable prison? Or even worse, a place with a crash trigger. This
Okay, I'm sending you to Legendary Mouse. Once he hears about this, he will unsubscribe from you. If you subscribe, like a member of your channel, you unmember, unsubscribe, and everything from you, bro. You follow Lisa all with him. Better be careful, Mr. Waboo. I'm telling you. He fun do that. Now we talking with the real cloud. Now we talking. Now we talking a little bit. No, that's not a little. Look at a little more detail. Chipper always make like their own crowds, I guess. What's ice block?
group tab. Place one of these objects down in the editor and put tiny squares in them so they look like buildings. By warping two of these bushes to the right and to the left and combining them, you can create a more detailed cloud.
Yeah, but he stole from JamAttack twice. Okay, this one I did from JamAttack. JamAttack actually already revealed this, which I'm about to show after this video is over. That JamAttack actually replied to this.
Right now, enable link controls in the editor options. This will add a weird chain button on the left of your screen, which is really useful. By selecting a structure and clicking on the chain, it now counts as one object and is a way.
Nope. You see right there 15 objects? Nope. Nope. It just groups it together when you click on. When you click on one object in one group, it just makes the whole thing like that. I used link controls before. Yeah. I know we know how to outsmart this guy correctly. Oh no, not an ad.
Add these arrows into the level that fill up the space really quickly if you put down a lot of them.
Do not just make more detail, add more like some to your arrows, to add detail and plus and as good as possible. Just don't do this, I guess. What's the next one? The last one? Before I walk away with this?
Too hard, but I don't want to redo the entire thing. What should I do? Great question. What you can do is add a very sneaky secret way. Not one of the regular ones that are super easy to cheese, but a hidden one. The following secret way only works in platformer mode. Place a dash orb somewhere in the level and turn it slightly up and turn to the left. When the player hits it, it'll lead to a wall where you slowly go up, and at the top, you guessed it, is your portal to victory. Nobody will ever notice. You can
Bro. Are you serious? It doesn't even reach like Zerozer said, and Zerozer said the 3D is wrong. Yeah, the 3D is wrong, but yeah, he did do the 3D wrong. But I remember doing a remake of Sonic Wave, so I'm not really 100% sure. But I'm sure I'm JamAttack's video, I guess.
This block right now looks hella boring. It looks so much better.
So this video recently dropped, you might have seen it. Infamous for giving some of the most laughably terrible Geometry Dash creating tips ever conceived. What Waboo doesn't mention though is that most of these tips he got are from other creators, including me. Just a quick note, please credit people. I wanted to talk about my 2 tips I gave and how they were misrepresented.
Place one of these objects down in the editor and put tiny squares in them so they look like buildings.
While the execution here is terrible, I actually did this in my level Night Walking with way bigger buildings and fewer squares. And it makes for a great low object background.
Yeah, and it looks pretty cool. And yeah, and it's pretty like a thief.
By warping 2 of these bushes to the right and to the left, you can create a more detailed cloud.
This is supposed to look like water splashing, not a more detailed cloud. Also, if you use scale triggers to animate it like this, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's it. Didn't have enough to make a full video, but I figured a YouTube short would do.
Told you. Bro steals, and I proved it. But please give credit, I guess, to Waboo. I guess this must be a joke video and goodbye. Nah, Jam is smart. This brother named Jam be smart. Ah, bro, I gotta go. Nah. This thief versus Legendary Mouse